Welcome to this Elliott Equipment Company training video. We'll demonstrate the temporary recovery procedure for an outrigger HMI keypad failure on an L50R or L65R aerial device. By reassigning solenoid connections at the outrigger valve stick, we can restore outrigger function long enough to safely recover the unit. Before starting, it's critical to follow all safety protocols. Only qualified and trained personnel should perform this procedure. Make sure you read, understand, and comply with the manufacturer's instructions, employer safety rules, worksite regulations, and all applicable governmental regulations. This procedure is for unit recovery only. We're going to swap solenoid connections so a working keypad can drive the failed side outrigger long enough to stow the unit. Once recovery is complete, the failed keypad must be replaced before the machine returns to service. After the swap, the affected outrigger will respond to a different keypad location than normal. The operator must be informed before any operation. Use caution. Function to button mapping is intentionally non-standard during this recovery. Important, this is a temporary recovery method only. The failed keypad must be replaced before the unit is returned to service. Do not leave the machine in a swapped configuration. Take note, if the control system is non-functional, meaning the keypad swap cannot help, refer to TSI number 40 for manual override procedures. Here's what you'll need for the swap procedure: the ICANgo app, a 7/16 socket wrench, some side cutters, a camera or smartphone for documenting connector positions before disassembly, and labels or tape and a marker. Installation note: keypad mounting torque is 7 inch-pounds. Do not exceed this value during keypad replacement. Park the unit in a safe working area and confirm the machine is stable. The truck should be on level ground with the parking brake set. Use the ICANgo app to verify that the suspect keypad is not registering input. Press each function on the keypad and watch for activity in the app if no input is detected. The keypad failure is confirmed. Pro tip: always confirm the failure with ICANgo before swapping anything. A loose connector or wiring fault can mimic a keypad failure and is much faster to fix than a full swap procedure. Identify the failed outrigger function, then select the corresponding function on the opposite side of the machine to act as the donor. Whenever possible, use the same outrigger position on the opposite side. For example, roadside rear paired with curbside rear. This keeps the operator's mental model as close to normal as possible during recovery. Here's a pro tip: matching the same position on the opposite side, rear to rear, front to front, reduces operator confusion and makes this temporary configuration easier to undo. Before disconnecting anything, document every solenoid connection. Label or photograph all connectors and valve sections. This is critical. The restoration procedure depends on getting every connector back to its original location. Take wide and close-up photos of each valve section before touching anything. Multiple angles save you if your label falls off later. Disconnect both function connectors from the failed outrigger valve section. Set them aside in a clean spot where they won't be confused with the donor side connectors. Now disconnect the corresponding pair of function connectors from the selected opposite side outrigger valve section. Install the connectors from the selected opposite side outrigger valve section onto the failed outrigger valve section. Make sure both connectors are fully seated. Partial seating will cause intermittent operation or no response at all. Listen and feel for the connector latch to engage. A fully seated Deutsch-style connector clicks home with a positive feel. With the swap complete, operate the selected opposite side keypad to control the reassigned outrigger function. Brief the operator clearly. The affected outrigger will respond from the opposite side keypad location during this temporary recovery. Use caution. Controls do not match their normal labels. The operator must understand the swapped mapping before operation. Verify their understanding verbally before allowing any function to be commanded. This method maintains normal hydraulic and electrical system operation and does not bypass machine interlocks. All standard safety functions must remain active. Once the unit is fully stowed and safe, it's time to return all connectors to their original positions. Do not skip these steps. Leaving the machine in a swapped configuration is not acceptable. Once the unit is fully stowed and safe, shut down all machine functions. Disconnect the swap solenoid connectors from the failed outrigger valve section. Reconnect all solenoid connectors to their original valve sections using your labels or reference photos as a guide. Verify all connectors are fully seated and correctly oriented. roadside connectors to roadside valve sections, and curbside connectors to curbside valve sections. Here's a pro tip. Walk both sides of the machine after restoration and confirm visually that no connector is loose, misoriented, or missing. A second set of eyes is recommended whenever possible. With original wiring restored, the unit must not return to normal service until the failed keypad has been replaced. After keypad replacement, mount the new keypad and torque the mounting hardware to 7 inch-pounds. Use the ICANgo app to confirm the new keypad is registering input correctly across all functions. Important, mounting torque is 7 inch-pounds. Over-tightening will damage the keypad housing. That completes the temporary recovery procedure and restoration. Remember, this swap is for unit recovery only. Replace the failed keypad before returning the machine to service. For more detailed information or further assistance on this tech tip, please contact Elliott Equipment Company's after-sales support team. Thank you for watching, and stay safe.